going to call these dry notes. There are people that drive on the highway really fast. I don't mean like 70 or 80. I mean like 100, 105, 110, maybe a little more than that. I noticed these drivers on the way to and from Los Angeles maybe a month or so ago. And I'm a good driver. I'm an aware driver, situationally aware driver. I go good speed. I can read the highway. I can read the cars. I can see the people and know about their moves as they're happening, right before they're happening. I think I'm an exceptional driver. There are drivers out there that are way better than me. Way better than me. And I watch these drivers come up from my rear view mirror. I watch, they travel in groups, which is really fucking awesome, because when you see someone on the highway that's got a cool skill set like you want to play with them. You want to see what's possible on the playground of the 405. And these drivers come up so fast, and they're weaving in and out, left and right. They have their eyes on the road. They have their eyes on each other. They have their eyes on all of the cars that are in the playing field, and they know, they sense, and they trust themselves to navigate through all of this, all of these other players and cars. It's fucking amazing to see. It's like in the fucking movies, but it's real life, and it's happening all around me. And it happened 2 times that I can remember on my last trip. And I felt, I was exhilarated. I was a little worried. I'm like, what about these other drivers? If any of these other assholes that aren't aware, that are driving regular Joes, decide to do something out of character, super fast or on the fly, it could be devastating for everybody involved. I didn't see that happen. And that's not what this story is about. This story is about that mastery of navigating and trusting yourself to whiz through any playing field you come upon, and to know there are other players out there just as skilled as you, that want to have fun with you, that want to inspire, create, challenge, be in the moment, in this aliveness with you. Yeah, it's risky. It's real risky. What else is happening? What else are you going to risk for? For everything. For everything. For everything. There are people that can do that on the highway, that can see the broader perspective, that can navigate, negotiate, and get through it. Psh, easy breezy. There are people that can't. You know these drivers. These drivers can't see 2 cars ahead of them, much less the oncoming traffic or the traffic to their peripheral vision, or even the traffic they're seeing out of their mirrors. They are very limited in their view. Their aperture is narrow. It's narrow by comparison. And they are not going 110. I don't know what they're going. They're probably following the rules, at least. These drivers, to me, these are the dangerous drivers. The ones that can't see beyond the hood of their car, that react only when things come into that close proximity, that for whatever reason, releasing judgment, that's how they drive. That's how they drive. So, if you're going to be on a road trip, and you have to choose, which of these would you like to drive you? That's just one thought. In the same way that there are drivers that can see more as they drive for whatever reason. We don't have to get into the details of one's self-awareness and responsibility, accountability, and mastery of self, discipline, love, care, blah, 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 blah. All of those are side notes. Just like there are people that can see more broadly in the car, using that as an analogy for people that can perceive reality in a different way than the regular Joe, the average citizen following the rules, not seeing much farther beyond the hood of their car, 1 or 2 cars away, certainly not 360, and certainly not at high speed, and certainly not having fun and playing with other people along the way. There are those of us that can perceive, that have a broad aperture in a realm that is way less obvious than the 405. And it's a fucking adventure out here to see other players, other high-speed travelers, given a nod as we zoom through and by. It's an observation and an invitation to maybe just think about it, to notice where your trust lies, where the invitation touches you, what inspires you, how you want to navigate your reality, who do you want to have close by as you navigate your reality, who inspires you and encourages you, who seems to be having fun and a little more grace and ease in their experience. What are they up to, and can you learn from it, and can you share it? Humility is a major component of this journey. Community, freedom to move, to dance, to be, to speak, to grow, to learn. Encouragement to widen your aperture, to pay attention to where you are just right now, to notice other players on the playing field, to respect and to honor. May this serve you. I love you.